There's definitely a gap between what modern day Christianity believes that Paul is saying and what Paul was actually saying when you put him back in his original Hebraic Jewish context. The law of God in the Jewish mind was both the written law and the tradition of the elders. Paul's trying to delineate or separate the two and say, no, the written law is what we live our life by. It's what defines sin, but there will be no righteousness that saves you from all of these extra works that you're doing that have nothing to do with the Word of God. They're just traditions and doctrines of men. So what we're seeing is people making comments like, oh, are you saying that we should reinstitute the sacrificial system? I don't think so. And therefore, they're throwing out the entire baby with the bathwater. So if Paul is advocating for the early church and therefore for us today to see value in the commandments that God has given us and the instructions that he's given us that define what blessing and curses are and what sin actually is, if there's anything that we can't keep it. That doesn't mean that we don't keep the rest of the commandments, okay? For instance, in a crazy extreme example, it says you should not commit adultery, right, as the 9th commandment. Well, let's just say that there's only men left on the earth, and there's no way for anybody to commit adultery because it's only men. Does that mean that we can break the rest of the commandments because we can't keep the 9th? No.